Peace to the tribe. Hello, everyone. And I am Nudiamonds. I'm going to be doing a 9/9 portal energy reading. I hope everyone out there is doing well. And yes, just embracing this beautiful energy that is upon us at this time. I got my Palo Santo burning just to enhance the positive vibes. I really feel like this is a time of rebirth, growth, new beginnings, just a huge shift in the collective. I noticed that a lot of people are going through this releasing and letting go, and people getting rid of these old ways of thinking to embrace this new way of doing. So yeah, I'm going to jump right in and we're going to see what are some things that pop up. I'm going to be starting off with a astrology breakdown, some downloads, and also a meditation. And then we're going to pull some oracle cards and tarot cards to see what are some more messages at this time, okay? Put my Palo Santo down. The energy just feels really good. I love the smell of like Palo Santo and copal. It just really uplifts the energy. So this could be a time of just smudging, clearing out energy, purging, and releasing at this time, okay? So I'm going to be looking at my notes for this. But yeah, 9/9 for me, 9 represents, the birth of something. 9 represents the future, going into the future, philosophy, also like new beginnings. It's just like this very auspicious time. I feel like there's going to be a great deal of abundance coming in, but in order for that abundance to come in, we have to release certain old things so that new can pour in for us at this time. Let me hold on. The Palo Santo is doing this thing right now. It's going right over the camera too. So yeah, hopefully you guys receive all of this beautiful energy. But yeah, the 9 for me, okay, with the 9 and the 9, it's like this double, this going into yourself, because I think of 9 going into itself. It's still that 9, 9 plus 9 equals 18, and 18 symbolizes, the subconscious mind going within. That 1 and that 8, 1 is self, 8 is transformation. And one of the biggest ways to transform yourself is to go within and really embrace this change. 18 is also the moon card in tarot. So it's all about introspective energy, subconscious mind energy that's related to Pisces as well. And I feel like there's, a huge transformation in the collective when it comes to our subconscious mind, our spiritual gifts, our intuition, past things ending, cycles, breaking free of things. And then also that 1 and that 8 equals 9. So that's that 9 plus 9 still equaling 9. So going into yourself to have this new rebirth, this new transformation, to really get the best view of where it is that you're supposed to be headed in the future. And the best way is to know thyself, go within at this time, okay? Also, the 9 represents to me the hermit. So going within, that spiritual mastery, that discipline, that wisdom, using things that you have learned on this journey to better elevate at this time. And spiritual mastery. So this is a sense of knowing thyself and mastering thyself, that inner, that outer, that higher, that lower, that masculine, that feminine at this time, to proceed forward on your path, your spiritual journey, your healing journey, whatever, what part of the journey you're on, just continue to move forward and push forward at this time, okay? I also noticed on a chart, there were planets in every sign. So that was a pretty big deal. There was a pentagram. So I noticed that there was like a 5-pointed pentagram. But also there was just signs, planets in every sign. some were double, but the main thing was like this 5 point, this change of energy coming in, this change of your heart, this change in values of yourself to move forward. Okay, really paying attention to what your heart desires, that paying attention to details. What we are in Virgo season, so that sun in Virgo energy, really paying attention to the details of your heart when it comes to work and health and wealth at this time. Okay, I had also noticed that Pluto was retrograde in Capricorn, so I feel like this was refining our structure of ourselves. So really getting into transformation within ourselves, fine tuning certain things within ourselves to have better discipline, or giving ourselves patience with this transformation. And I feel like this is kind of like the last bit of that, due to Pluto is only going to be in Capricorn for a little bit, and then it's going to go back into Aquarius. So I feel like this is like that last little fine tuning before that shift back into Aquarius. And I feel like we're really going to see a lot of changes within ourselves at this time, okay? And then Neptune being retrograde in Pisces, okay? So I really feel like this is still that fine tuning of the self, that getting in tune with yourself, that just paying attention to your subconscious mind, paying attention to those dreams that you're having. You may be having a lot of different dreams that may be giving you some type of messages or inclination on things. So just make sure that you are writing those things down. Also, paying attention to like your psychic gifts, your intuition, and your subconscious mind at this time. I really feel like this is a time to just really kind of deep dive into like meditative things, breathing, and centering yourself, dancing to music. Because when I think of Neptune, I think of that tune. So that fine tuning yourself, getting in tune with yourself, a tune, a music, a frequency, a currency. Because Pisces, that currency, currency, currently seeing, currency, the current, the flow, the energy, okay? And then also that tune could be represented as, like a cartoon, an illusion. So breaking free of illusions, past illusions as well, to pursue these future endeavors that you have when it comes to evolving and elevating and breaking free and ending things at this time, so you could have this beautiful new beginning coming into this fall season, letting things fall at this time. Also, Uranus was retrograde in Taurus, so I feel like we are fine-tuning ourselves to get in tune with our unique self, going back to our unique values, Uranus being unique, Taurus being values. So getting really in tune with our unique values, in tune with our unique self, in tune with things that we love, unique things that we love, different things that we love, unique money, different technology, and really taking advantage of these things and not letting these things take advantage of us. One of my main things I love to say is do the shadow work before the shadow work does you. Okay, you really want to make sure that you are working on yourself, so that way you can receive the best benefits. And that's kind of playing up on this Piscean energy with this Virgo energy, because the sun is in Virgo, but opposition of Virgo is Pisces. So it's really, making sure you're paying attention to the details of your subconscious at this time, okay? And also being grounding yourself with that Uranus in Taurus, okay? Really make sure that you are grounding yourself in your unique values, in that unique love, because I feel like the more rooted you are, the more you're going to stand strong. That inner strength, the strength comes from within, and that comes from the roots, getting grounded and centered in who you are and knowing who you are. That way, if someone comes and challenges you, you're not toppling over or getting your, your leaves ruffled, your feathers ruffled. So I wore my feather today to keep my heart as light as a feather, as a reminder, you know, that that balance, that justice, to remain calm, remain centered in who I am, all right? And who we are at this time, because I feel like this is a huge collective message. There's a lot of people, I notice with my readings, there's a lot of people really tapping into their soul mission, looking for that soul purpose and getting in tune with that. And as we go through these shifts, there's a lot of things that are falling behind. And that's all a part of the initiation. That's all a part of embracing this new journey. That's why I want my white, a sense of purity, purification, releasing, and getting in tune with who you are to pursue this new journey. And I feel like we're on the same path. It's just the next level. It's the upgrade, right? Okay. Then also Mars and Cancer. So being passionate about nurturing yourself, healing yourself, you're healing your family, healing your ancestors, healing that youth. Okay. Because when I think of Cancer, I think of women. And women are the portals, you know, they are the foundation for the family, you know. They bring in the children. Then, you know, the grandmother, she brung in this generation. I mean, it does take two. You can't deny the masculine and the feminine, but the feminine is the portal. So I feel like this is all about, you know, your family, your lineage, that generation, that ancestors, that youth energy when it comes to being passionate about nurturing yourself, pouring into yourself, pouring into your emotions, with this moon energy, this womb energy, okay? The womb is internal. The womb is dark, okay? So it's all about going within that darkness. Darkness isn't a bad thing. You can be an alchemist and transmute that darkness into light. And I feel like that's that Mars going into Cancer energy, bringing that fire in the water and letting off steam, using alchemy to transform and transmute this energy at this time. There could also be conflicts. I am going to give polarity because everything isn't always, but we wish, you know, we always want the best and always want to have high vibrational energy. But there may be conflicts within the family, conflicts within certain things. Hopefully not, but just be mindful of that and try not to act off of emotions, reacting off of emotions, with that Mars and Cancer energy, okay? Then we also have Mercury and the Sun in Virgo, okay? And this is focused on details of intelligent communication when it comes to health, wealth, work, and service, okay? So I really feel like this is all about communicating the more intelligent details, more intellectual conversations with people when it comes to being grounded, and doing the root work and being more flexible and open when it comes to health, being more flexible and open when it comes to wealth. And what does that really look like for you? And that, I feel like that goes back into communication, and having more high vibrational conversations when it comes to this energy. Because I feel like a lot of things are surface, but like I said, opposite of Virgo is Pisces, and Pisces to me is all about deep diving, those deep waters, you know, that fish, that polarity. It's one fish on the surface, but we're talking about big fish. We're talking about the sharks. We're talking about the whales. We're talking about the dolphins. We're talking about this deeper energy that deep dives within to really tap into that spiritual side, tap into that subconscious side to free yourself at this time. And I feel like that's one way of breaking free of these old things that may be holding us back, is really deep diving in ourselves and uprooting these things, getting to the detail of these things at this time, okay? All right. Then that was kind of like the alignments, as far as the alignments. But when I was going over the chart, the moon kept like sticking out to me. And I was like, let me look at the moon when it was rising in this energy. And one big thing that I noticed was the moon was in Scorpio. So that was like the dead giveaway that there's going to be a huge transformation. People coming into their power, merging that energy, sexual energy, and also like a death, a rebirth, and just everything that comes along with this scorpionic energy. And you know, the moon in Scorpio is a very deep emotional, so it's like getting down to the bottom of that ocean, getting deep down. Okay, not like I said, not being on the surface, not just swimming up, but really deep down and seeing what comes up. You know, that meditation when you're doing this breath work, you know, when you get into the flow of the current, you know, what are some things that start to come up? What are some things that come to the surface when you go deep down? What are some things that you find when you go deep down into your subconscious mind, your emotions, where these emotions stemming from at this time? So yeah, the moon started in Scorpio, then it transitioned into Sagittarius, which I thought was very interesting because I feel like once we transmute and transition and get into this transformation of this energy, things will start to take off, okay? Because Sagittarius is that takeoff, that centaur, that grounding, that animalistic nature with our minds, that philosophy, that higher knowledge, you know. And I feel like really once you start to transmute this energy, there will be a shift in consciousness and you will start to propel forward, okay? I said transformation with nurturing the hidden subconscious mind and being excited about that because the moon was also sextile to Pluto. So this is like transforming that structure within yourself when it comes to uprooting things. Now I'm going to turn this music down because it's a bit distracting, but getting rid of distractions as well. Fine tuning things to better tap into this energy at this time, okay? But yeah, let me pull up the chart for you guys. All right, you can see the moon. Let me come up. The moon is right here. Moon is in Scorpio. And here, like you can see all of these planets being, it's a little everywhere. There is this a fixed cross? Yeah, there is a fixed cross here. So fixed cross is all about purging, releasing, to go to this next phase, okay? Also, another thing that I had noticed was that Neptune was in the seventh house with this Virgo rising energy, because when the sun was rising, it was in Virgo. So that's the first house, and opposite of the first house is the seventh house. So Neptune was in the seventh house. So this is all about relationships with your subconscious mind, really deep diving. And then that is trine to the moon. Okay, so the moon in Scorpio is trining Neptune in Pisces. Okay, and that's harmony. That's harmony when it comes to healing the subconscious mind and doing this internal work. And then also the moon being in the third house. So that's all about communication, all about communicating with their higher self while you're deep diving into this lower nature. So having this balance, having this polarity, because it's okay to do shadow work, but don't forget to come up for air. Don't forget to ground yourself. Don't forget to have a little bit of fun after you've done this work. You know, work hard, play hard. All right. And then also, it was sextile to Pluto. So being excited about the transformation. But then also when I looked at where the sun was and Mercury was, they were in the 12th house. So that's that subconscious mind. That's that Piscean energy. So really doing the work when it comes to tapping into your subconscious mind or things that may be behind you, to really get past this old energy, to really end these old things, to really tap into this new beginning when it comes to this huge transformation that we're going through at this time as a collective, okay? So those were like some of the astrology alignments. I'm going to show you guys one more time. the first house. You can see the sun is in the 12th house with Mercury there, and right across is the 7th house with Neptune there. Also with the North Node, that purpose, that soul purpose. Okay. So there's a lot of energy percolating. So I know I've been feeling a little all over the place, but I am detoxing. Whenever I start feeling like this, I'm like, okay, it's time to detox. So I could center myself and get clarity of the mind. I've been having like a lot of brain fog, not really sure, a little bit of confusion. And I hate when I get like that because it's like I want to be clear. I want to have more confidence. I don't want to have this self-sabotaging. I want to be sure of myself. I want to trust myself. And I want to know that I know I'm on the right path, but I really want to have more confidence. So whenever I feel like that, I start to detox so I could purge, so I could sync with this energy and sync with my mind, my body, my heart, my soul, and my spirit, so I can better be in tune with myself. Okay. So yeah, we on day 2. Shout out to the Soul Tribe and everybody who has joined me on this detox. Just nothing crazy. We're just eating fruits and vegetables. You can cook them or eat them raw. But the main thing is just really kind of detoxifying and getting clarity of the mind. So that way you can purge and release and tap into this new vibrational energy, this upgrade of energy that it seems like the collective is going through at this time. Okay. Excuse me. So, and make sure you guys are staying hydrated. I'm going to drink some water as well. Yes. So yeah, those were the astrology alignments, some of the downloads that I got while I was breaking down the energy. And then I had did my meditation before I even looked at the chart. So yeah, there were some things that popped up during my meditation that was very like profound, that I would love to share with you guys. Okay, so I seen things going within to come through. So it was like I couldn't make out what it was. I don't know if it was a person putting things in something. It kind of, the vision wasn't clear, but it was stuff. It was like I seen an internal organ. I don't know what it was. And then it was like stuff coming in, and then I could see the outer body of the person. But it was very vivid. It's like I could see the inner part and I seen stuff going in, and then I seen the outer part, but it was like almost like an x-ray. It was kind of like an x-ray. You could see the internal organs, but you could also see the exterior. So it's really like going within. I was giving me a sense of really going within to release, purge, to really tap into this energy. Okay. And like going within to come through. I seen that as well. I seen stuff like coming out, shooting out. And then I also seen a pentagon, and then I seen a star. So it literally made like a pentagon shape, and then I seen a star go within that. So it's giving me like a sense of change, a sense of power, or refinement. So refinement to me is just really going in, doing the inner work to tap into that power. It's 8 o'clock on the dot. Yeah. Wow. So yeah, tapping into that internal power. And the way to do that is to go within. Okay. And then I seen inside of a body, like a cave. And then it turned into the Libra scales. So it literally like went inside, it illuminated, and then it turned into these scales. So going within to balance out this energy, a sense of justice, and staying true to who you are. Okay. The major numbers that kept popping up was 3, 5, and 8, and 9. Okay. And 1. So yeah, 3, 5, 8, and 9. I'm not sure if those have any significance to anyone, but y'all know I love tapping into numerology, anatomy, astrology, science, law, justice, everything. So science, space, it's just fun, and I love doing this work. And just, giving my perspective on things to see what else is resonating with the collective. All right. So yeah, that was pretty much my meditation and my downloads, my uploads, and also the astrology chart. We're going to pull some cards and see what other messages Spirit has for us at this time. And we're going to be starting off with my elemental alchemy deck and see what is the general theme for this message. Okay. Again, I hope everyone out there is doing well and embracing this energy with open arms, just surrendering, releasing, and being open. Okay. Looking at things from a different perspective and having an open heart. Okay. Give it one more shuffle. One more good shuffle. All right. Messages for this 9/9 portal energy, Spirit, for the highest good of the collective. Yeah. This is what it's giving. It's giving the tree releasing, okay? Going within to release, to tap into this power, okay? The more you release, the more power you tap into, okay? This 56, 5, I said that was one of the main numbers that kept coming up, was that change, that power, that, you know, going within your heart to really tap into your heart's desires, okay? Because I feel like you can't really know where you're going if you don't go within, okay? Then you're just going to be lost, wandering, doing anything, a bit chaotic, a bit unorganized. You know, you really have to find out what it is that you want, and you have to go within to do that, okay? So this is releasing old trauma, old hurt, old pain, sky, storm, and earth, getting grounded, uprooting things, getting to the root of the issue, and tapping into that solar plexus, tapping into your power and igniting that inner flame to really release at this time, okay? And then 6, that is, you know, that Virgo energy. So really paying attention to the details and working on that health, that mental health, that physical health, that spiritual health, cleansing, purging, internal, external as well. Okay, your surroundings. And then 5 + 6 is 11. Okay, 11 is all about that balance, that justice, that pillar. Okay, tapping into this higher vibrational energy when it comes to your heart and in the values of your heart, because 1 + 1 = 2. And 2 is all about, you know, duality, polarity, equality, and balance at this time. So I really feel like this is a sense of releasing old things to find balance, to get balance at this time. All right. So I'm going to read from the deck and we're going to see what is the message. What is it? 56. All right. There is chaos swirling around you as well amongst the collective. What I say, y'all, I can feel the energy. I already feel it. That's why I said, I'm about to detox. I ain't got time for this. This is too much. It's too much chaotic energy. It's because for me, it'll start off internal. I'll feel chaos internally. I'll feel my heart. I'll feel my mind. And then it's like once I get through my own thing, then it'll be outside things. It's always like that. I noticed this pattern when it comes to ascension, when it comes to leveling up, when it comes to new beginnings. There's always this internal change and things outside start to change. And it's been a lot of chaotic things in the news, in the atmosphere, just with like meteors and celebrities passing and school shootings. You know, I'm sending my prayers out and my best wishes and my highest vibrational energy out to everyone who is affected and going through a hard time at this time. But this also is a time to go within and nurture yourself and pour into yourself at this time. So yeah, I'm gonna finish reading. All right, there's chaos. There's chaos swirling around you as well as amongst the collective. Don't let yourself get sucked in. As a lit leader of legacy, it is important for you to ground your energy and your attention into the awareness of the observer. Yes, we live in a constructed reality, but that doesn't mean that you have to surrender your power to this collective nonsense. Detach. A shout out to the Soul Tribe. We had this talk in the Discord. We were talking about detaching. I forgot who said it. I think his name was Ja. He know who he is, but he brought up the whole concept of looking at things from an outside perspective. And then I was like, yeah, that's the art of detachment. He was talking about we can't take any of these things with us. And we were just going back and forth in the Discord. And then it turned into this, you know, everybody like, you know what? Yeah, this is a beautiful thing. Then I stumbled upon a video on Bobby Hemmett talking about the art of detachment. So this is a time to really detach from certain things, releasing, letting go, and surrendering, not letting these things pull on your energy, that energy harvesting that I've been picking up on. All right. So it says detach. Root yourself in the awareness of the witness. This will give you a necessary perspective that will allow you to see a deeper meaning that lies beyond the conflicts of this world, while helping you see what actions you can take to lift the collective and to influence positive change. And I feel like that is, yeah, multiple reasons why I'm doing this detox, multiple reasons why we all choose to detox, purge, give influencing messages, be positive influencers. And another reason why I really wanted to make this YouTube channel was to tap into a spiritual side of myself to help the collective. Because I'm no guru, I'm not perfect, but I have had some experiences that I feel like I could share with the collective to help them. It might help someone, you know, so even if just words of positive affirmations, I feel like that's a beautiful thing. So I feel like while helping you to see what actions you can take to lift the collective and to influence a positive change, I feel like that's, yeah, tap into this power of releasing, detaching, and get into this more positive energy. Being the observer, yeah, you see what's going on, but don't attach yourself to that because it's going to drain you. All right. Now, we all go through things and certain things are inevitable, but don't forget to ground yourself, release, purge, and tap into your own frequency, tap into your own vibration at this time. Okay. I love that message. All right. Let me see the bottom card. One of my favorite cards, DNA activation. So yeah, when I see this, it gives me a sense of DNA healing the heart with these rainbows and this strands of DNA, that Heka, tapping into your internal magic, your internal mystic energy. And it almost looks like an 8 as well. Yeah, that 8, that transformative energy, that mysterious energy, but tapping into this alchemy process and really transmuting whatever needs to be transmuted and communicating that energy. Let the energy flow, get into the flow of this to tap into your higher power at this time, okay? And 2 and 8. I love that because I believe the moon Neptune is at 2 and 8. 28, yeah. So it's a sense of a big transformation is going on within the collective, and we have to do our best to tap into alchemy and alchemize that energy to tap into our full power at this time. Okay. All right, let's tap into my shamanic healing deck and see what is another message for the collective. I love that card. I love that meaning. Yeah, anger. So transmuting 2 and 8. Wow, 2 and 8 again. Synchronicities. Paying attention to the synchronicities, paying attention to the signs, paying attention to the symbols. Okay, that was one thing that woke me up this rising. I seen a whole bunch of signs and symbols, and I was like, whoa, like, what does all this mean? But I feel like it's going into my subconscious, pay attention to these things because there are signs and symbols that spirit and the source is trying to communicate with you at this time. So really releasing anger. I feel like this is, once you release your own anger, tap into your own inner being, doing the inner work to release these things. Be mindful of outside energy around you, because I've been noticing that the collective, not even the collective, because there is multiple collectives, right? There is different tiers. Okay, there's people who's doing the work and there's people who aren't doing the work. So people who aren't doing the work, I notice that they are just more chaotic. They're more impulsive. They're more angry. They're more upset. And you really want to be mindful of this energy, going back into that Mars, going into Cancer, and just being mindful of people who aren't operating from their higher selves at this time, okay? So you really want to get into transmuting this energy the best way that you can. Have patience, and don't react off of emotions. Don't react off of impulse. Really focus on that emotional intelligence and operate from the logical side of your brain instead of the sensitive side. This could be a great time of sensitivity as well. Things just kind of happening at an instant. Because when I think of bees sting people instantly. Wasps sting people, bug bites, whatever. But it's the sense of this merging, this with that 2 and that 8. This merging of values, okay? Being the observer, you have to look at things from their perspective. Okay, they're probably going through something. They probably had a bad day. And I'm just going to, take a step back. I don't really want to engage in this energy. I'm going to release it and let them have it. It's not about, the battle. It's about the war. And I want to win the war at the end of the day. It's a marathon. I don't want to win the sprint and lose the marathon. Sprinting, trying to go fast, trying to think I got one up on somebody. And then end up falling on my face because I didn't see that hurdle. All right. So just an analogy. Just be mindful of energy at this time. Be mindful of emotions at this time. Okay. It's the bottom card. Yeah. And I feel like that's going to give you more abundance. It's an abundant mindset that will be bestowed upon the collective at this time, when we really operate from our higher selves and be the observer and detach from certain things at this time. All right. Let's get into my Destiny Oracle and see what is another message for the collective. Another general message. Yes, all about releasing. I'm hearing release. I'm hearing release. So purging and releasing would be a theme. Relaxing. Yeah, relax. Take a seat back. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. I said, yeah, take a seat back. You can have it. You got it. Like, I'm good. I'm going home to my kids. I ain't about to get shot in traffic today because you cut me off and it's a problem. Like, nah, it's good. You got it. We in traffic and you cutting me off. Nah, you got it. It's good. Like, I'm trying to get home. I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to chill. So tapping into this relaxing vibration, tapping into reading something, tapping into knowledge, tapping into wisdom, it's giving me a sense of that Piscean energy as well, that the ending of things, okay, just relaxing, laid back, studying, reading, writing things down to release this energy. I know I've been writing a little bit more. Spirit said I need to get more into writing, so I will do that. But it's a sense of just releasing in healthy ways and relaxing, taking a step back, having patience with yourself, giving yourself grace at this time, okay? Especially with this big moon here. Yeah, I feel like this moon in Pisces, this super harvest full moon that's coming up is going to be, we might even be feeling some of that energy at this time with this orange. Orange has been a theme, that sacral energy, and just tapping into this golden ray of light and letting that peace just overwhelm you, letting that bliss overwhelm you, and just relaxing, okay? Relaxing in your shadow, because this person's in the shadows, okay? So doing the work now so you can relax later when it comes to this shadow work. Also with this water here, nurturing yourself, pouring into yourself, and getting into a divine communication with yourself at this time, okay? I love that. Bottom card, security. Yeah, that inner flame. Sparking that inner flame, paying attention to the signs and the symbols that the divine is sending us at this time, all right? Sparking that inner flame from within. All right, let's get into my higher self deck and see what is a message. Stuck energy. There may be some stuck energy when it comes to tapping into releasing. So release the best way in the healthiest way that you can at this time. Message from the higher self for the collective. Golden aura. Golden aura. Yes. Tapping into your power. What did I say? That golden. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Tapping into your heart. Tapping into your heart. Don't let these things sway your energy. Don't let these things change who you are. Because somebody did something to you and that shifts your energy. Be mindful of that. I feel like there will be a lot of triggers, a lot of tests, a lot of people just like us, like this aggravating energy. Like, don't let it change you. Don't let it shift you. Don't let it kill your vibe. Don't let it shift your energy. All right. Take you out your frequency. All right. Be mindful of these energies and stay centered in your heart at this time. Okay. It says golden aura. Big heart, heart of gold. Life purpose is to find yourself and be yourself. Be in control of your power to choose. You have the power. Okay. You may not be able to be in control of everything, but you have the power of how you react, how you respond to certain things. And I feel like that is the power of will. You know, we have the power of what's the next step, you know, that we want to take. And that comes from being mindful, tapping into that intellect, okay, tapping into your mind. And the more shadow work you do, the more internal work you do, the more subconscious work that you do, you'll be more aware of your actions. And I feel like that's a beautiful thing. And that helps radiate your energy and your heart. It helps cleanse and purge your heart. So that way you operating from a pure place of love at this time, okay? Choose according to what feels right and make logical sense. Choosing you is choosing Allah. Yeah. Allah, right? Yeah, shout out to the Moors. Been doing a lot of studying and just paying attention to that because I want to know myself, you know? That's the goal. Know thyself. And do what makes logical sense to you at this time, all right? Animal messages is at the bottom. Wow, look at that. It says animal medicine messages will come to you via animals. A pet will assist you. Animals will communicate with you. Research the meaning of insects or animals that crosses your path. So this is paying attention to all signs, symbols, and synchronicities at this time, all right? Okay, so for our general message, we have sky, storm, and earth, releasing and detaching and getting grounded and uplifting and tapping into your power. Anger, I feel like that is being mindful of your emotions. Relaxation, relaxing, giving yourself grace and patience. And then we have golden aura, so tapping into this power of the heart, the mind, the body, and the soul, and being logical and balancing that at this time, okay? So now we're going to get into my tarot deck, and we're going to see what is a more detailed message for this 9-9 portal energy at this time. All right. Working together. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is working together. This is the community. I'll flip that over because it's distracting me. My energy is start trying to read it, but I don't want to read it just yet. So yeah, this is working together. Pay attention to distractions too. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of things that are distracting you, and just detach. Okay, so yeah, 3 of Pentacles working together for the bigger purpose. And you see they underground, they in the dark, they in the cathedral. They're working on a project together. So I feel like this is the collective healing, working, getting grounded, nurturing ourselves. This could even be group projects, okay? People working in the shadows, working on their shadow self, okay? To heal themselves. I'm seeing somebody laying down and it's like they're resting to heal themselves and to tap into this high vibrational energy to rise up, okay? Rise up in power at this time and cutting off anything that is distracting them at this time. So this is like a collective group effort to work together when it comes to healing things in the shadows, healing things in the dark, building things to fulfill whatever we need to fulfill at this time. Great communication within the collective when it comes to nurturing ourselves, physically, work-wise, things that we love, things that we value at this time, okay? I love that. And the next card was a Fool card. So yeah, this new journey, this fresh reset, this rebirth. I really feel like this is like, it's not like a brand new spiritual journey or anything, but it's like the next level, the upgrade, me and my brother was talking about this prestige, okay, for all my Call of Duty fans out there. Prestige. It's like you've done this level. You've done it 1,000 times, but this is like the next level. You know what to do. You know how to operate. You know what things you got to acquire to get to the next step, but it's just being aware. You're going up to the next level being aware. All right, you have all the tools that you need. The sun is shining on you. You are able to listen to spirit, okay? You got your spirit guides with you. And this is a sense of purification with the sun being here and this cipher purity with this little white flower. So it's a sense of purity. It's a sense of being cut from a different cloth, okay? With all of this, these stars on his gown, okay? That vital energy raising up from within you and knowing that I am on my spiritual journey. I am walking in my light. I'm walking on my path. I'm walking on my journey. And I don't care what anybody else has to say. Not letting outside things get to you with this dog as well. And just being free, being mentally free, and knowing that you have everything that you need beside you, and the divine is guiding you on this path at this time, okay? So I'm just going to flip the card. Yeah. All right, 5 of Swords. So this is a sense of not being tricked and deceived by outside energy, not being tricked and deceived by your mind, by other people's minds, okay? Because like I said, other people may be going through certain things, and that's not for us to understand or take on. It's just for us to send them love, light, prayers, high vibrational energy, sending Reiki energy, okay? Sending Reiki energy to everybody out there who needs good loving, good healing, good positive energy, okay? But always being mindful the smoke. Like I said, that steam, the smoke, that cloudy vision. All right, because this is the card of not playing by the rules. This is a sense of not playing fair, someone tricking. But to me, this is a sense of just being mindful of other people's energy. See how he's looking back at other people, and their swords are down, but he has his swords up. So it's like I have my mind together, but these other people don't, and they're going through sorrow, they're going through pain, they're going through tragedy due to all this smoke that's in the air, due to this energy that's in the air, and being mindful, shedding light on other people if they need it, and sending them helpful healing vibrational energy with that 5 again. Yeah, that 5. I knew that 5 was going to be prominent in this energy with that star. Okay, so just being mindful of change, being mindful of power and refinement at this time, going into that supreme numerology, supreme mathematics. Okay, let's flip the next card. Looking at things from a different perspective, because that's basically what this is. Okay, looking at things from a different perspective and not being like, oh, they tripping, oh, they buzzing, is having empathy and having compassion. And I feel like, you have to look at it from a different perspective at this time, and that will enlighten you. That will give you a sense of wisdom at this time, instead of looking down at the collective, looking at it from an outside point of view and be like, you know what, they may just be going through something. I'm just going to take a seat back, take a step back, and let whatever needs to pass. Okay. Detaching yourself. Also, sacrificing yourself. I feel like sacrificing something. All right. Stand for something or fall for anything. All right. So this is a sense of the going within, doing the work that you know that you have to do, going within, sacrificing yourself, doing that shadow work, doing the detox, doing the purging, so you can have this rebirth, because this is 12. All right. The card before is 11. That's justice. So balancing out things. Okay, I know I need to do this. Let me sacrifice that. That's the 12. Getting into the sacrificial energy, having a free will. Let me step back instead of engaging in this. And then after that, number 13 is the death card, the rebirth card, the letting go of old physical things to tap into this new spiritual enlightenment. And I feel like that's what's going on. So once you flip it and look at it from a different perspective, you have this sense of enlightenment. There'll be new things on the horizon, new things growing, instead of looking at things falling away, looking at what's coming to you at this time, looking at it from a different perspective, having this aha moment at this time. Okay. I flip over the bottom card. Wow, this is still here. This card was on my last reading. So 4 of Wands. So it's this sense of balance. It's this sense of the foundation being set. You balance that masculine, you balance that feminine, and you merge them together, and they're coming together, and it's a beautiful union. And I feel like that's what's going on within the collective as well. Once the collective gets on doing their internal work, then we can come together as a collective and work together. And I feel like that is the bigger picture. Look at it from a bigger picture. Also with the community here in the background. All right. Conjugating, talking, getting things done, being happy, celebrations, foundation with love, with work, with yourself, with the community, with family, with friends, with spirit guides, with source. So I feel like this is like tap in internally, and that will radiate out, as above, so below, as within, so without. That yin and that yang. All right, I can go on and on. But I feel like that's the gist of this. I feel like once the community gets into doing the internal work, going within with this 3 of Pentacles, and really embracing this new journey and this purification, with this Fool card, releasing old things, releasing the fight, releasing the ego, releasing this energy, this lower vibrational energy with this 5 of Swords of the mind that starts with the mind, and switch it and flip it and look at it from a different perspective, the Hangman. Then we can come together as a community. And I feel like that is a beautiful thing. Nobody wants to not be able to trust in nobody wants to come into something that they can't build a foundation on. You want to really be able to trust what you're building and have faith in that and know that this will work out for the highest and the greatest good for all. All right. So I love that. Card behind that is Knight of Cups. So coming in with the offer. So there's going to be great things coming in after that. Yeah. Rushing in, judgment. It's looking good. I feel like this is just a time of cleansing and time of purging before that beautiful harvest, before that new upgrade that we have coming in with this harvest season, and not being harvested, doing the groundwork, planting the seeds so we can have a beautiful, abundant harvest with things that we value and things that we love at this time, okay? So now that we know the internal work that we have to do, let's get into some blessings or some blessings from my blessing deck, all right? Whoa. Yep, a lot of blessings. These cards trying to jump out. They're trying to jump out already. Okay, wow, gift. Gift. I don't even know what it says. May you receive the gift that awaits. You guys, I'm telling y'all, if you've been watching my readings, you know I've been picking up on this great big abundance energy, this great big harvest energy, but it's like we're at the point where we are a couple weeks, Spirit's telling me we are 2 weeks into this abundant harvest energy, and we still have to clear out things. There is clogs in the drain, all right? And right now we are cleaning out the drain so the energy can start to flow through, because there's still, like, I'm seeing a pipe and I'm seeing gunks in the pipe. So right now we're cleaning it out. We're getting all these things out so that way these gifts of abundance can start to flow through. I love that. May you receive the gifts that await. All right, I'm gonna flip over this card. Resourceful. May you recover and rise again. Yes. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, bottom card, wonder. May you see the whole picture. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, I love that. So I'm going to read the gifts card just to get a little bit more clarity on the energy. And this was from the fall. Yeah, let things fall that need to fall. You guys, don't hold on to it. If it's falling and breaking, let it fall and break. It may be time for an upgrade, all right? So, gifts. May you receive the gifts that await. Insight. The nature, your body knows where it needs to go. You do not need to think about your direction. You sense where to find treasure. You mender the field paths. The riverside, the blue coast. You sit with a tree and the fruit shines out to you. You find your gifts. Blessings. May you trust your body's knowing. May you move toward what you most deeply desire. May you find the gift to others. May you be the gift to others. May nature provide. Yes, ashe. Ashe to that. What a word. I am ready to treasure what I receive. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Wait, one more time. I am ready to treasure what I receive. Yes, I love that. Okay, cool. So now we got the blessings that are coming, a gifts, resourcefulness, and wonder. The whole picture, recover and rise again. That's releasing and to tap into your power, going back into that meditation that I had. And then also may you receive the gifts that await. So gifts are on the way, you guys. All right, just keep doing the internal work and operating out of your heart, grace, and faith. Things are fated. Things are destined for us. We just have to endure this last little turning of the wheel. The wheels are turning and we are in the midst of a huge transformation right now. All right. Okay. Put this up here and then we're going to shuffle. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Clearing out them chakras. Okay. Clearing out those chakras. tapping into this aligning with yourself, meditation, breathing, grounding. This may be a great time of grounding. Okay, it's going to help center you, dancing, moving, releasing, tapping into creative arts, tapping into drawing, writing. Go into your heart and do what makes your heart happy. Don't do anything too crazy. Okay, you want to be mindful, respectful, and and responsible. Mindful, respectful, and responsible of this energy at this time, okay? But tap into this heart, tap into this power, the power of the heart energy, okay? The power of the mind energy at this time, all right? What's the bottom card? Yeah, sacral chakra. Wow, these two cards came out last time. All right, so yeah, tapping into your internal power at this time. All right, going within. And it says, through energy, breath, and balance emerges the greatest sense of peace. And then connect to the inner dwelling place of joy and pleasure. Yep. So have y'all fun. Have y'all fun out there. I'm going to pull one more card from the Earth Warriors deck for this 9/9 portal, because I feel like there is one more message that the collective may need to hear at this time. Let me know if this is resonating with anyone down in the comments below. And also, if you guys are feeling called to, you can tap into my website, nudiamonds.net, nudiamonds.net, for personal readings, like astrology readings, natal chart readings, oracle card readings, and also tools for protection. I have crystals. I make crystal jewelry, sage, Palo Santo, incense, spiritual candles. If anybody feels called, you guys can tap into that as well on my website, okay? Because I feel like this is a great time to protect yourself as well. So make sure you are mindful with your energy, mindful with what you're consuming, and who you're letting in your space, and who you're inviting into your energy, and what you're inviting into your energy at this time, okay? All right. So message from the Earth Warriors deck for the collective spirit. My ears are ringing. Great divine communication. All right. Kita Aki. Okay. Guardian of Papa to Akanu. Y'all know I got to read this. I can't even read the words, y'all. I can't even read the words. But this is looking like, wow. It's giving great heart chakra activations, tapping into your power, the power of healing, your aura being cleansed, your mind being cleansed, your heart being cleansed, surrendering, okay? Aligning with the divine, ascension, listening to what the divine has in store for you. You are protected by your ancestors, by the Most High, releasing negative energy from your sacral chakra, releasing negative energy from your heart chakra to tap into this love, tap into your higher heart, tap into the gifts that the Most High wants to bestow upon us at this time, okay? But there has to be a purge first. There has to be a cleansing first. This looks like, to me, this kind of looks like a cat or like a puma or like some type of animal. Like, these are the two eyes. This is the nose, the mouth. All right, so it's kind of like some devouring something devouring. I don't know. The number is 1 and 0. It's 10. So the end of something, the end of a cycle, self and cipher. So the rebirth of the collective, the rebirth of ourselves at this time, okay? Wow, I love this. These diamonds here. So that fixed cross energy purging, the eyes, your intuition being illuminated, psychic gifts being tapped into at this time. And I'm just giving a sense of that green and gold like the A's is playing, okay? So let's get into the message of this card. The power of the good, the bottom card. So some good things are coming for sure. They are on the way. It's just a sense of transformation right now, all right? All right. Y'all gonna have to bear with me because I cannot pronounce this name. I'm gonna show y'all on the card. So if anybody knows, you can say it down in the comments. But I'm gonna say it the best way I can. K Tia Key. All right, guardian of Papi Tuanuka. Spirit, please guide me. You know what I'm trying to say. I just want to deliver the message. All right. Search within for the ways that you can express guardianship of the divine feminine. Your relationship with your Mother Earth is sacred, empowered, and healing. You are destined to become more intimate with her, spiritually intimate with her, sharing in her creative potency and wisdom. Lean into her and trust in her support, even as you serve her by courageously voicing truth. She is your great ally, friend, and healer. And as you dedicate yourself to her, she dedicates herself to you. I love that. All right. Inner reading. Wow. It's like I'm getting like a sharp pain in my crown. Big crown activations, you guys. All right. All right. Inner reading. Make peace and let go of past issues around being abandoned or not understood or feeling unsupported, as those experiences need no longer color your worldview. Trust that you belong here and that your connection to the Earth Goddess will support you in all ways. You're sensitive and rightly so. Never judge your sensitivity or feel that you are overreacting, but also allow nature to calm and soothe you so that you can focus on accomplishing your soul mission. If you feel that you are on your own when you would like some help, allow the Divine Mother to be your friend and guide. While trusting the more allies will arrive at the right moment, the Earth Mother has her own sense of timing, and you are not forgotten. You are just growing according to her wisdom and grace. Have faith in yourself and in her. I love that. All right, spiritual guidance. In the Maori worldview, humans are not seen as separate from nor superior to the natural world. Humans are a part of nature and have a sacred role to preserve and protect the Earth Mother, Papu Ta'akanu, known as Kia Tiaki. Her guardians take action to defend her and safeguard her natural resources. Then she and we can thrive. There is an innate instinct in the human soul to seek an emotional connection with the natural world for pleasure and healing. When this connection is denied, which is the basis for all environmental abuse, the result is great suffering. The more soul you have, the more your identity becomes intertwined with nature, and the greater the devastation you will feel in the face of the environment degradation. This is not being overly sensitive. This is being awake at a soul level. Woo! All right. Disconnecting from the divine feminine harms humanity in ways that eventually lead us to psychological pain and physical disease. Perfectionism, impatience, and thinking about what we can get instead of what we can give all erode its self-esteem and emotional fulfillment. They distort what is meant to be sacred sexually into a performance and perpetration of emotional wounding and abuse, which drains our creative powers and prevent us from being able to feel our truths. Then we will end up feeling confused, anxious, and uncertain about our future. These are signs that we need to heal and strengthen our connection to the natural world, to restore our connection to the sacred feminine. I just said that about detoxing, you guys. I felt confused and I could feel the energy and Wow, lots of confirmation. Okay, Kia T Aki, wisdom can help us reconnect to the divine feminine rather than dismiss, exploit, and use her. Loving our Mother Earth and feeling respect and reverence for her will restore our vitality and energy and help us gain a sense of well-being. You intuitively understand and need for this sort of relationship to the earth, and you must remember to cultivate your connection so as to grow peace in your soul. It is a part of your destiny to read the wisdom of the ancient lineages through which your soul has evolved over many lifetimes. Those ancestors lived in a world with very different lived in a world very different to ours, knew how to sustain themselves in harmony with the natural world over long periods, and can help us remember that life requires a sustenance relationship with the Earth Mother. Their wisdom is encoded in the natural world. Through tuning in to the earth, you are one who can read her records and share the wisdom teachings that you perceive. Honor your ability to be a devotee of Mother Earth. Allow her and your courage and intelligence to empower you on your path and support you in speaking your truth, especially when they go against the grain. For it is not what creation is all about, opening up to something new. Yeah, it's all about growth, right? It's all about adapting, right? All right. Healing process. Re-earthing helps you plug into the consciousness of the earth goddess in a truly grounded, healing, and nurturing way. In the sacred practice, you both receive from her and become more able to give to her. Through the increasing attainment of your life's work and personal well-being. To re-earth yourself, spend a little time each day in physical contact with the earth. Physically touch bare feet or hands on dirt and grass, or on the trunk of a tree is sufficient for this process. Grounding. That's exactly what I've been saying. And it's going to help us transcend and transmute and connect at this time. All right. A beautiful addition to this healing process is to simply say a prayer or a statement to the earth at the beginning and ending of your re-earthing practice. It might be "I love you" at the start and "thank you" at the end, or it could be a deeper and more personal conversation about gratitude, hope, trust, and the wise use for creative power, or your concerns about the world. You might ask for her assistance and guidance so that you can honor the divine feminine in the best way possible according to your talents and abilities. The more you do this practice, the more that love and devotion will arise, and the stronger and more conscious your connection with the Earth Mother will be, and the more empowered you shall become to fulfill your destiny. Don't be afraid to lean on her, to need her, and to help, and to let her help you help yourself in the world. Ashe. That was beautiful. I feel like that kind of goes back to the last message I had just did. I'll put that up in the box at the end of the video. But I really feel like this is about, don't let the world devour you. Don't let the outside world devour you. And when things get hard and tough, go within. Trust in your belief. Trust in your faith. Trust in your inner knowing. And go to the earth. Ground yourself. Hug a tree. I literally, whenever I feel a little, I always go outside and ground myself, put my bare feet on the ground. I touch the tree. I hug the tree. I communicate with the tree. I give thanks. I pour water on the tree. I give, my gratitude. I say, I love the earth. I love the stars. I love the moon. I love God. I love source. I love everyone. And I'm very thankful. I'm in full gratitude of everything. So I feel like that is something that the collective should be embracing if they're not embracing already. Just more gratitude and being more grounded and being more thankful at this time, because there's a great abundance that's about to pour in the more we connect with Mother Earth and Mother Universe. All right, so that is my reading for this 9/9 portal. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys.